The galaxy had always whispered of humanity, the ghosts of soul. They were a species that had risen too fast, burned too bright, and then, vanished. For centuries, their systems lay dark. Their colonies, silent. Their fleets, gone. Most assumed extinction. Others feared something worse, retreat. The Galactic Concord gathered in orbit above the neutral world of Adreth. Dozens of species, empires, coalitions, and warlords, met to divide what they called the ruins of Sol. Earth's cradle worlds are unclaimed, hissed the Keth Dominion delegate, tapping his claws against a holomap. We'll extract their relics, study their weapons, and ensure. A deep hum cut through the chamber. The lights flickered. Adren sensors screamed. Every ship in orbit froze mid-burn. Something was coming through the void, something massive enough to warp local gravity, something invisible to standard optics. Unknown mass signatures, dark energy distortion, the sensor operator shrieked. They're everywhere. The stars themselves seemed to vanish, consumed by silhouettes that devoured light. And then, they uncloaked. The first ship appeared like the shadow of a god. Blacker than the void, angular, and impossibly silent. No energy readings. No transmissions. No visible propulsion. Then came another. And another. A fleet of black mirror leviathans, drifting into view like predators emerging from the abyss. Each vessel pulsed faintly with a faint blue halo, the telltale shimmer of contained singularities. Dark matter drives. A theoretical impossibility. And yet, here they were. The lead ship bore an ancient mark scorched into its hull. UNS Nemesis, across the fleet channels, every system in range received the same transmission. Audio only. Calm. Controlled. Human. This is Admiral Cassandra Vole of the Terran Defense Directorate. You are trespassing in restricted Terran space. Withdraw immediately, or we will assume hostile intent. The Galactic Concord erupted in disbelief. The Keth laughed, until their dreadnought began to melt. Without light, without sound, the Nemesis fired. Space rippled, and the Keth flagship simply folded into itself, vanishing in a bloom of quantum annihilation. No explosion. No debris. Only silence. Every sensor array across the galaxy recorded it. Every admiral, every intelligence director, every warlord saw what humanity had become. They had merged with the dark. Their ships were invisible to every form of detection. Their weapons bent gravity itself. Their fleet was powered not by fusion or antimatter, but by the mass of dying stars. The galaxy stood frozen. Because in that moment, every empire realized the same truth. Humanity hadn't disappeared. They had evolved. They had learned to command the darkness between stars. As quickly as they had arrived, the Terran fleet turned. A final transmission echoed through the galactic network. We remember the wars you started. The planets you burned. The lives you called collateral. We are done hiding. The Dark Fleet will watch. The next who threatens humanity will meet the dark. And with that, the fleet vanished, back into shadow, back into myth. But the galaxy would never forget the day the dark matter warships of Earth took the stage. And all the stars stood still.